Now on Talking Solutions, Reed Alewel with Pinot's Palette.
Thank you for having us.
Well, you're welcome. And the reason why you're coming in is because you're always doing something wonderful for charity, which once again is the case. And that leads me to welcoming Erica Thompson. Erica, I know you're with St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
Correct. Yes.
You're like a regional event specialist. So do you handle a certain part of the country?
Nevada and Utah. I'm on our dinners team, actually, so I work with all of our dinners and galas that we have in those two states.
That happens to be the charity that will benefit from the latest effort on the part of Pinot's Palette. Reed, I heard that you guys are opening your third location.
That's right. We are in Town Square, opening April 7th and 8th. It's our third location in just under 3 years, so we're quite excited about it. And like we did with our first location, we decided to give 100% of our painting proceeds to charity. This year, we chose to use St. Jude. They are also the charity that benefits from our national franchise, so it seemed like a good partnership, and we reached out to St. Jude, and they were, of course, more than welcome to help. So we've put together what we believe to be a great partnership.
This fundraiser, from what I've seen, is not just a one-day event. Besides giving 100% of proceeds to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, you guys are doing this on 2 days?
We are. Both days, Friday and Saturday, are our grand opening days. And if you can't make it on Friday, come on Saturday, a weekend celebration. It goes hand in hand with an event we do once a year to benefit St. Jude. Nationwide, every Pinot's Palette in the United States contributes money on one day, usually in September, and we all kick in, try to make one giant check to help St. Jude do the wonderful things that they do.
That's really nice. I know, Reed, you and your wife, Judy, who have the locations, you guys are always doing something for charity.
We try to, and I'll give all the credit to my wife. It's so important to her. She's a former nurse and a former nurse instructor, so she's got that inherent desire to help other people. She's always reaching out, doing these benefits, and on the business end of it, I look at it and say, okay, honey, I'm behind you. Let's go, let's go.
Pinot's Palette also was helping the charity that I'm on the board for, the Poppy Foundation. We had a great fundraiser, pet painting portrait day. You guys have helped a lot of charities.
It's our Painting It Forward program. We do things like this grand opening, but we also do like we did for the Poppy Foundation, where a portion of the proceeds from any fundraising event go back to your organization. It's a great way for your organization to say, hey, let's go have some fun. Instead of asking everybody for money, let's go do something fun, have a glass of wine or two, and then raise some money for your organization as well.
And then you have a painting to take home.
Exactly.
I know that when we talked before, Reed, that you also let everybody know, anyone who's part of a charity like a 501c3, they can always come to you so that they can raise money for their charity as well.
Absolutely. We love to help out. The most common thing we do under Painting It Forward is a silent auction donation. That's easy for us. 3 studios, we'll make 4 or 5 paintings every day. So they're kind of coming out our ears, if you will.
Well, they're all over the walls.
Well, the studio's right. But these ones we make extra, we bundle them up in a nice bag and put some free classes with it. Makes a great silent auction donation that you can, make some money and spread the good word you're trying to do.
Oh, I bet you're going to get some feedback on that one.
Any 501c3, all you got to do is ask.
Speaking of the fundraiser, too, this is a celebration of the third Pinot's Palette location, which means you guys are doing great.
Thank you, yes.
Opening up at Town Square, which locals love going to Town Square, but it's also neat because it's right there on Las Vegas Boulevard South, and I'm sure that a lot of people from outside Las Vegas who are here, they also will stop into your location, which is great because your fundraiser is for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Erica Thompson also with us from St. Jude. Erica, one of the things that we've discussed when we also were talking about a different fundraiser a few months back for St. Jude, which I believe was with Amarino right before the end of the year, is that St. Jude, located in Memphis, helps kids and families from all over. Kids are getting helped here and everywhere.
Absolutely. We serve kids from across the country and from around the world. And when we make a new discovery and a new treatment protocol, we share that freely. So for every child we save in Memphis, that means 1,000 more children around the country, including right here in Las Vegas, can be saved with those protocols.
That research element in the title, St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, I'm sure you're doing a lot of cutting-edge approaches.
Absolutely. We have the research, we do the treatment. We're a great children's charity, but one of our treatments that we launched about a year ago was actually our proton beam therapy program, which is basically a new form of treating a solid tumor. In the traditional sense of radiation, when the radiation is entering the body, it can damage the good cells. When it hits the tumor, it then can spread out and hurt and damage other good cells. About a year and a half ago, we launched our proton beam therapy program, which is a very small laser that can actually pinpoint a solid tumor without damaging preventing any cells entering the body. And when it hits the tumor, it's not spreading out. So now we're able to treat children who have solid tumors, perhaps in their brain, near their heart, near their spinal cord, without having to worry about the long-term effects and damage that we're going to cause through a traditional radiation treatment.
That kind of approach too, Erica, when you say that you share your knowledge, it's not going to just benefit kids, that's going to benefit everyone.
Absolutely. We truly are leading the way. The world understands and treats childhood cancer as well as other life-threatening diseases. I think people think we focus just on childhood cancer, but we have a very aggressive sickle cell program. We look at other genetic disorders. So we are truly just taking the most severe cases and ensuring that they get the best care that they can. I mean, we have the best childhood cancer survival rates. When Danny Thomas opened St. Jude 55 years ago, the childhood survival rate was only 20%. And today we are at 80%, moving towards 90%. And then one day we want to really make Danny Thomas's dream come true, that no child should die in the dawn of life. So when parents hear those 4 terrible words, your child has cancer, they know there's hope. There's a place like St. Jude that will not give up and do everything they can to save their child's life.
Isn't it true that St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, when they take in a child who has such a medical need, their entire family is part of the deal, and you don't send out bills. There's no price attached to the care that you offer.
Correct. Because the majority of our funding comes from individuals through events like Pinot's Palette, we have the freedom to focus on taking care of a child regardless of their financial situation. So we cover their treatment, their travel, their housing, and their food, because we really want that child and that family to focus on nothing more than helping their child live. And driving in this morning, I shared with Reed, we had a patient father speaking during a town hall, and he was saying, he got a $15,000 bill because they actually had to life flight their child from Baton Rouge to Memphis, very critical when they got the diagnosis. And he said he got this bill, $15,000, and St. Jude said, just give it to us, it's taken care of. Like, you don't need to worry about that. And I think there's something so powerful that a family can just go in and breathe easily knowing that they're not going to have to worry about the costs they're going to incur, because average treatment could last 2.5 to 3 years, perhaps longer, and you're looking at $250,000 to $500,000 plus, and you want to make sure that child's taken care of. So to know that we have partners like Reed and Judy at Pinot's, it just makes us feel so much more relaxed that we can give those families hope that they're going to be able to get the best care.
And it's already the hardest time of their life. So they don't have the resources or the emotional capacity to have to worry about all this other stuff. You just lift that off their plate so that they can care about what is really important, that is the care and treatment and recovery of their child.
Absolutely. I just love to share a story that our CFO actually got a call from a family, a patient dad saying, I've been transferred from person to person. I am trying to find out how much do we owe St. Jude? And he's like, you don't owe anything. We've taken care of everything because of our generous donors. And the father just kept saying, no, I have to owe something. And our CFO said, do me a favor, when your son comes home today and when he gets off that bus, go outside and throw the baseball around. He's like, that's how you can repay St. Jude, by spending quality time with your child. And that's just our simple message. Enjoy your child, enjoy their health, and not to worry about anything else.
Erica, I had been involved in some of the radiothons in the past for St. Jude, and we often would talk about the fact that you would think that a place that deals with tremendous childhood illnesses and cancers and such, that it would be a depressing, dark place. But St. Jude's anything but depressing.
Absolutely correct. My first time I had a chance to go out and visit the hospital, I was just blown away by the smiles on the children's faces, the parents' faces. You talked about the families earlier. We have like a sibling program, because it's not only that child who's facing a lot of challenges in their life going through chemo and radiation, but it's the siblings as well. So it's really taking that entire family, and they truly become the St. Jude family. They become part of our family. It's just amazing how resilient they are and just how happy and hopeful that they are. But we really do everything to make St. Jude not a traditional, gloomy hospital, but somewhere fun and upbeat, and again, just full of hope.
That's exactly what you're bringing to families and to kids. I don't even know how many thousands of people you have improved the lives of over all of these decades that the hospital has been open.
Over 55 years. I mean, the thousands of families that we have impacted, and we have aftercare treatment. So we actually have St. Jude patients that come back for years after they've been completely cancer-free, because perhaps we need to change the way we're currently treating a child because it's impacting previous patients 15, 20, 30 years down the road. So each year they come back again at no charge. We fly them in, we go through a series of tests with them. We want to make sure, are we doing things correctly? Do we need to go back and alter ways? So it's not just taking care of them at that time, but it's taking care of them and looking at their entire lifespan.
It's St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. All of these wonderful stories, Erica, I think all of us want to be part of those great outcomes. And there is a great way for all of us to help out. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And it's coming up next weekend, April 7th and 8th. And Reed Alewel in studio also with us from Pinot's Palate. Now opening your third location, and you've decided the way to celebrate is by making this great fundraiser for St. Jude.
Well, the community's been very good to Judy and I. We want to give something back, and the amount of money it takes to take care of a child, it takes some great donors to do that. We can't all contribute hundreds of thousands of dollars, but if everybody contributes just a little bit, it all adds up and can make a difference, whether it's for St. Jude or for any other organization. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. Raising $100 million starts with the first few bucks. So what I like about just a little event like we're doing at our studio is everyone can participate. Everyone can say, hey, I made a difference today.
Tell us how we participate, Reed.
It's real easy. We just go to our website, pinotspalate.com, go to the calendar, and sign up for the 7th or the 8th. We hope to sell out to raise as much money as possible, so don't count on being able to walk in that night. The studio only seats 48 people for each class, and so please make your reservation early, and then all you have to do, you don't have to bring anything, you just show up with a smile. That's all it takes, and we'll take care of everything else.
I will make sure that the links and all of the information is available on our Talking Solutions Facebook page, along with a podcast of our discussion today. We've got Erica Thompson in from St. Jude, also Reed Alewel from Pinot's Palate. We always ask, what can we do to help you? I know your part is we sign up for the fundraiser.
I want to just say, Reed was just saying everyone can't go out and give $1 million. But again, our founder, Danny Thomas, actually said at one point that he would rather have 1 million people give $1 than one person give $1 million, because St. Jude is very much the people's hospital, and he wanted to ensure that we engage everyone. So there are a variety of ways. I mean, yes, we want everyone to come out to the Pinot's Palate Paying It Forward event. We look forward to that. But there's also endless opportunities here in Las Vegas to get behind and support. We have a local Facebook page that we post all of our events, but you can also just visit stjude.org and hear and see all of our great stories, read about our patient stories, but also find out about all of our events. But we do things here throughout the entire year. So definitely encourage individuals to follow us on Facebook, but join us out there next weekend. We love to have everyone out, and we look forward to seeing the great turnout.
It's going to be a great time. It's a beautiful new studio. It's a fun location. It's right across from the Art House and right beneath the AMC movie theater. We just put a brand new storefront in there. It's all full of windows. So we're hoping that as people walk by, they're going to say, what's going on in there? And then come on in and check it out. Bring a date another night and just have a good time with us.
It is a lot of fun. It's Pinot's Palate. Reed Alewel, the owner, with his wife, Judy Alewel, celebrating that third location at Town Square. What a great place to put a fun painting studio. And this is going to be a great fundraiser for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Erica Thompson, I will also have the links for St. Jude available.
Thank you.
And, of course, for signing up for this event as well for Pinot's Palate on the Talking Solutions Facebook page, along with a podcast of today's discussion. Have I forgotten anything?
I think you got it covered. Thank you for having us.
Thank you very much.
This sounds like a lot of fun. It's next weekend, happening at the new location for Pinot's Palate at Town Square, Friday and Saturday, April 7th and 8th. Better get signed up. They're going to sell out. pinotspalate.com. Look on the calendar, and you'll find the information on our Talking Solutions Facebook page. Reed, Erica, thanks both of you for coming in to join us today on Talking Solutions.
Thank you.